Well, good morning and welcome to Wake Up Call, or afternoon or evening, wherever you're watching from or whatever the time is. So as you can see, it's Wake Up Call with Debbie today. I'm going to be taking you through the next hour and a half, and I hope you can stay with us and join us throughout, because boy, have we got an exciting jam-packed show. Because what we've got here, I've got the pleasure of giving you sneaky peeks to this morning, and it's not just one. Oh, no, not just one. We've got 2 launches today. Can you believe that? 2 launches. So the first one we're going to be looking at today is the new interchangeable stamps. So everything will be made clear with what you can interchange the stamps with. They have sentiments on them and they're layering stamps. So those of you who love your stamps, you're going to absolutely love those. And then we've got another launch. We've got a jam-packed, absolute amazing show, and we've got jigsaw dies. Now, you all know you loved your jigsaw dies before when they come out, so we've took all your feedback from those as well and what you wanted to see extra. We now have different sizes and different shapes, so these ones are a bit more quirkier. So if you want to make the perfect Christmas gift for someone, you're going to be wanting these dies, which are amazing. But of course, I'm not alone on Wake Up Call, and boy, do we have a treat for you today, because we have a brand new face to the family of Crafters Companion. So I'm going to introduce quickly now is my lovely friend Ionica, with the most beautiful name, which is incredible. And I have to be honest, it's took me a while to get my tongue around Ionica, and I've finally done it, so I'm really proud of myself, which is terrible. But morning, Ionica, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, it's so great, isn't it? It's nice and comfortable, it's relaxed. You're looking at home, I must say.
Thank you. I'm feeling at home on the couch of life.
So what's your story, Ionica, where you've come here from doing what?
Yeah, so I'm an actor and a singer.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah, I sing and act and do a bit of TV, and I do presenting. I used to work at BBC York, so it's just another thing to be creative with, and additionally creative because I get to be here and make things. Well, watch people make things.
Yeah, absolutely. You do learn.
But I am going to be a bit of a basic Barry because I haven't ever crafted before, but I do like making gifts for people and things like that. So hopefully I can learn some tips over the shows.
Brilliant. So what have we got coming up?
We have got the craft countdown. So that's where a clock appears on the screen throughout the shows, and it's where you get offers that can't be missed. I mean, everybody loves a good offer, don't they? So keep your eyeballs peeled, because do not miss it. Once they're gone, they are gone. Also, as you were saying, we've got the jigsaw dies, which is very exciting. And Debbie, do you like games?
Depends what games they are, but yes.
Well, we've got some riddles coming up on the show, so we're going to have to be working them out. So I'm really excited to play a game. I love games, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to work out the riddles, but we'll give it a go. Also, we've got lots of people online joining us already. Oh, hi Lynn, she's saying hi Ionica. We've got people joining us from Florida, from Devon, Illinois, Guam, Kentucky, Australia. I mean, we are global here. So yes, please send us your messages. We love hearing from you. And when we play the game later, we are going to be asking for your riddles. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to work them out. So if you could, send me the answer on a chat, that'd be great. Yeah. And I'm really excited to be here because I really love making personalised gifts, and what I've been seeing over the show so far is just gorgeousness. And what fascinates me the most about crafting is that you could have the same set and 30 people in a room and all of the cards would look totally unique. So we're going to hand over to Debbie, aren't we? And we are going to be showing us what is on the show today. But yes, keep messaging us over Instagram, Facebook. We've got all the socials. I think we can put that on the bottom of the screen, can't we? We're on Instagram, Facebook. Oh, there we go. Crafters Companion TV. There we are. So we're going to hand over to Debbie. Are you ready over there, Debbie?
Yes, I I can't hear anything, but I am
no,
ready.
me
Oh,
either.
there we go. And we've cut back in then, so I've gone really quiet then because I couldn't hear anything. Yeah, boy, have we got some amazing things coming up for you, and we're going to show exactly what they are now. So I think, because I can't hear anything, so I think we're going to be starting with the stamps. So the stamps are absolutely incredible. They are amazing. They are brand new today. So you're getting this collection and you've got a total of 5 different interchangeable stamps which look absolutely amazing. Now what these stamps are, they are layering stamps. So each one of these you can stamp 3 times and create those amazing layers using your quick drying ink pads. Now your quick drying ink pads are going to be absolutely incredible to use because they are quick drying, they're layerable, and you're going to be able to put them one on top of the other. Now, when we go into the demo, I'm letting you know a sneaky peek of one of them that we have not brought to you in HSN. So you will be able to have one that hasn't been available to you there, and it is UK exclusive already. So there we go. That's our first peek that we're looking at today, those interchangeable stamps and stencil collection, and there's 45 elements in them. You're getting them for $51.96. So already you've got an unbelievable saving on those. If you're platinum, you can get those for $41.56 or $47.84. So that's an amazing, incredible deal. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is, I believe, our jigsaw dies. So now the jigsaw is incredible. We've just got one that we're showing you these at the moment, but we have got more in the collection. We have got 2 other incredible size dies. What we have done is we've made a bigger size die, especially for the people in America, because it's your size. So you're 11 by 8.5, which is totally amazing. But for this morning, we've got the 5 by 7. What you can see by looking at the pack is it's an abstract die cut. It's also mixed media. So think of all your things like your magnetic sheets, think of your mount board. You are going to be able to use this die through that. But with this collection, we have the mount board coming with this. You stick your photos, your pictures. You could do your stamping images onto here and be able to create a completely different type of puzzle. So think of Christmas coming up. Think about all the different gifts you can give people. You can actually have a beautiful gift box with a puzzle. I have some amazing samples to show you which will be incredible. So $29.99 or $39.95. You are going to absolutely love that one if you loved the ones before. Now that's not all. We always have those 3 amazing things that we show you in the show. I'm going to just step this side to this offer. Now if you are someone that wants to do a really quick card, you want to create something and put something beautiful on it, we have the most amazing set of toppers for you. Now these toppers are incredible because what they do is they have all these different 3D toppers that you can just put straight onto your cards, onto your gifts, your gift tags, your presents, and then we've got the foam sheets to go with them so you can make them even more 3D, and we're also popping in a tape pen then as well. So absolutely amazing. And then we've got all this collection that you'll be able to do in no time at all. So we're gonna, or I'm going to throw you back to Ionica. I'd like you to give her a really warm welcome. So send all your comments in. Ionica can read them out and welcome her to the Creator Crafters Companion family. Ionica, what have you got over there?
We have got the Get It, Got It Good. We're going to be showing a VT any second now, and we have got loads coming up. We've got the cutting die machine. We've got the fluttering by, the beautiful bloom, over the rainbow, garden friends, and party time. Look how pretty those are. Oh, I love a butterfly. There we are with the butterflies there. Oh, and the ladybirds. Love a rainbow. Oh, look at that. What a great gift for someone. That's the Get It, Got It Good. So Debbie, we're going to do a little demo with you soon, and we're just going to have a cheeky little video for you to watch here now.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up. I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello, and thank you for joining me back there. So nice little video for you to watch. So the interchangeable stamp and stencil collection. These are so pretty. I love things that you can be creative with, and you can choose whatever colours that you want to choose to go with them. So we're going to be having a look through each one of the sets just to see what you are getting. The first one I'm going to be looking at, and what I love about these, you've got a flower for all occasions throughout the years. We've got our holly and poinsettia. I'm just going to go through them so you can see which ones we have. We have the violet roses, we then have the Yuletide foliage, and then we have the classy florals and the wild meadow. Now the wild meadow one is the one that you won't be able to get at HSN. It's the one that it's UK exclusive. So obviously you can buy it from the United States, from England, and we will send that out, but you can only get it from Crafters TV. So I'm going to take a look at just one of the packs. So I haven't even opened this one. Look, brand new. So let's open that pack up, and each one will have the same but those different flower designs in them. So what you are getting is a complete set of stamps, and you're also getting this stencil. So I'm going to bring out the stencil. You're getting a stencil with each one of them, and you can see this is where your bunting goes, and it's where your interchangeable sentiments go. So on every single one of your packs you are getting your layering dies. Now when we say layering, each one has this squared off corner. So this one has number 1 on there, and then we look down and we can see that we've got another one here with our number 2, which has got that squared corner, and then number 3 with another squared corner. So it's really easy to put it onto your stamping block or whatever you're putting it onto, and know that you're getting them in exactly the same position each time. You've then got lots of different sentiments, and those sentiments will work in all of these. So you can see if I place that over the top, your sentiment can be stamped out into them, and you'll get a gorgeous design and different sentiments on all of them. So this one is joy to the world, you've got a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So lots of different sentiments that interact with that, interchange within that stamp set. So that's one of them. Now I'm going to show you some samples so we can actually see exactly what you can make with those stamp sets. So being able to create in all these different colours, we do have some amazing quick drying ink pads on the show. So make sure you take a look at those ones and shop the show. You can make different designs out of these, different colours, and being able to add that extra piece in. Now this one here hasn't got any colour, you can see it's just been added into that middle, but if you use your stencil to create that coloured panel through it, it just gives it an even more 3D effect. So let's show some more samples of what we've got here. This one is so pretty. Use all your gorgeous background papers, do the designs with whatever ink pads that you've got, and just different concepts that you can make with these. You can do your Christmas cards obviously with that holly one, but you can also do your everyday makes, making your easel cards, doing those pretty colours, keeping it quite plain but using the background. So can you see on this one they've used our design team. Who's made this? Let's give them a shout. Julie Howards has made this one. She's done those bunting or the banners in between and made a beautiful background out of them. I absolutely love that card, but keeping it nice and classic and really soft focus. That one almost looks like watercoloured, but then what about if you like a bit of a grungy detail? I mean, look how beautiful that looks, and that's been stamped onto pattern papers and then inked around, and it just looks fabulous. And then coming into those Christmas makes with that poinsettia and those holly leaves, there's just so many different designs that we can do with them, and they look amazing. So hopefully you'll love them as much as our design team have and what I've been doing them when I've having a play with them, and we're going to show you exactly how to do them and how easy they are. So I'm just going to bring in this one here, which is the violet roses. I'm also going to bring in our stamping platform. Now the stamping platform is on the show, so let's just bring these in and show you how they work. So bringing the first one in, and we've got that stencil.
So much excitement on the socials about the stamps already. I mean, people love them. Katie says Katie Henderson is on Facebook. She says those stamps are super fun. Good morning, excited about the stamps from Dorothy on Facebook. Oh, we've got an anniversary today as well. Yeah, it's a 47th wedding anniversary. I'm assuming it's a wedding anniversary with a husband. I just read that last. It's a happy anniversary, and she made him a card. Oh, how lovely. So yeah, lots of excitement on the stamps, Debbie.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. We love stamping. In fact, stamping has got bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. So it's a great way to do it. Having stamps like this that make your work super easy. Now, what I always think that what I like to do is you've got your piece of card. Don't be frightened of putting this in different places to work out where you're going to go. So the first thing I like to do is make sure that this is going to fit onto my piece of card. So I've just got a piece of card, square piece of card, 4x4. So having that on there, just turning that round. But what I'm going to do is hover my platform over the top, and I'm just going to put my head in there and see where that is in my actual section. So what I'm going to do is bring that down, but I'm sort of, there we go. I'm going to do that and aim that over, because what I want to do is make sure that this stamp, that square piece, has gone into 2 of my squares, and then I can put my piece of card into place. So it's just a case of making, if you wanted to, I'm doing a topper, and what actually is probably better to do is have a bigger piece of card to stamp down onto. But I'm just going to do this by eye and just bring that down a slight bit more. And there we go, that's fine. So I'm happy with that. So I can pop that down, and then I'm going to add my magnets on top. Just bring that round.
Lynn Harvey is saying on Facebook, the design team have done an amazing job with the samples. They are all beautiful. And Cheryl on YouTube, I think that the new layering stamps are just brilliant. I have picked up several. I also can't wait to get the beautiful tree from Autumn Blessings. Yes, it is a gorgeous tree.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We have the best viewers. We have like the best people that just comment and make just, in fact, they send us the most amazing comments. Right, so what I'm going to do is bring in this, and I just want to show you on every single pack. Now, to make this easy for you, I'm going to use what they say on the pack. You don't have to do this. You can use whatever colours you want, but I think to get used to your stamp set, go with the colours that are on the front. If I just bring in some of the others, you can see they've all given you you a guideline of the types what you need to stamp with, and I love that. So you've got that first guideline, which I'm going to go by, but later on we're going to be mixing it up a bit and using completely different stamp sets, and then it tells you on the back a little bit about the stamps and how to use them. So this is number one, which we're going to use. I'm going to make sure this bit here always goes to the top, and then we're going to stamp that down. So I know that my first colour that I'm going to need is that beautiful, I'm going to use the lilac one to start with. So we're going to do our Pale Lilac and stamp that out. So just all over the top. The great thing about the stamping platform is you get that precision every single time. So just bringing that up and stamping that down. Then we can stamp that into place. And then if you need to, so you can see that I'd like to have a bit of a thicker stamp on there. So just going to go round again, and we can re-stamp that down, which is the great thing about the stamping platform. So I think we've got a, that's the wrong way, let's find my, oh yeah, it's the right way. I'm doubting myself, I couldn't see it through the ink.
Go with your gut, Debbie, go with your gut.
Yes, exactly.
Go with your instinct, you've got
I do that like with my words every time as well. I always say something, think, is that the right thing to say? And then, yeah, and then when you question it, you think, oh, it was the right thing. Why have I questioned that in the first place? So the next one that we're going to use, I'm going to bring in the next stamp. So the next one is our number 2. So bring in that one in, and then we're going to use that. Now I want to place this on the same, in the same position, so you can see where the actual square is at the top. I want to put that in that same position. So instead of putting it on there, I'm actually going to line it up to my stamp. Now you can actually, this is not a bad thing to do, because that stamp set is, I think I've done, yes, no, that's right, because that stamp set has gone pink, because I'm going to use the deep purple actually next, it actually gives me a guideline of where to put that. And you will see, as you're putting it down, it fills the gaps in, which is great. And then when you come to putting this on here, I'm going to hover this over the top, and I'll be able to see that that's just in the right place that I need it to be, and in that same square that we've took that first one off. So all I'm going to do is then pick that one up. I can see that that's squared off inside, and I've got that perfect place each time. And then what we're going to do is we're going to then use our purple. So I'm going to go in with the Dams and Wine. So I'm going even darker. So we've gone that first one with the Pale Fig, and then the next one we've gone in, and we're going to do the Dams and Wine, which is the darker one. So bringing that down, just stamping that, and this one's a really strong colour, so you can see that's gone in beautifully into those pieces. That's
really strong, yeah.
And then the next time we're going to take this stamp off, and then we're going to take that one off, and then go in with another number 3.
So we just got a few messages on the social coming through. This is just the most lovely one. Elizabeth, who's watching on YouTube. Hello, Elizabeth. She says, thank God for Crafters TV. I don't know what I would have done during the pandemic. Oh, that's so lovely. I can imagine that people that were making cards in the pandemic made a lot of cards. And what has been the greatest thing is that we had the time to be creative and make loads and loads. So if you have got any photos, send them through, comment on the Facebook, send us them, and we'll love to see them.
Yeah, absolutely. We always love hearing, don't we, from our viewers? So next I'm putting in, I'm using the green topaz. Now because I'm using the quick drying inks, it means that they will dry instantly. So as soon as that comes off and I rub that, it's not going to go anywhere, so that's perfect. And then what we're going to do is the next stage is to use our bunting. So this piece, which is your stencil, I'm going to go in with the frosted jade, which is the lightest one to the green topaz. And this time we're just going to pop that in and see where we can get that silhouette. Going to bring in our my daubers. In fact, I've got a little smoothie here, so I'm just going to use that to go in, and I'm just going to tap into that detail. So we're just going to tap the colour, because I don't want it too harsh. We just want to add that little bit of colour to create our border. And I love that we've got this really beautiful stencil that gives us such great detail. So just popping that through, and then when we take that off, we've got that banner running through the centre. And then what you do after that, I'm still leaving everything in place, but I'm then going to go in with one of my stamps. So let's stamp out. So I'm just going to do the happy birthday to you. And we can then just pop that in. Oh, do you know what I've done? I've done it the wrong way.
What have you done?
I didn't line that up very well, did I? I didn't line it up. So I'm going to bring in this one, which I've already done. And what you can you see, I put my bunting in.
Yeah.
I thought I had blanks there,
It's
but
art,
when you
Debbie,
put
it's
it the
okay.
right way, so just remember when you're doing, trust me to do that, you just need to tell, yeah, the bunting went the other way. There we go. It's that way round it goes. Can you see? I've done that totally different way. So just line it up better. And do you know what it is? I haven't got my glasses on, Iona. I'm terrible.
Oh, no.
And I've been so good lately putting my glasses on, and today I haven't.
You had them on
but when you do,
yesterday.
you then stamp your happy birthday, lots of love in there, or whatever one that you want to do that with. So let's pop that to the side, and we're going to put a little card together. So I'm really big at the moment into matting and layering, and I love all the different colours that you can mix together, and I really like using 3 or more colours because they just look really well together rather than just using 2 colours, and it just gives that 3D look. So I'm just going to go round with my pen, and I've just got a little 6x6 card blank. I like that you can keep these cards quite small to go well with your toppers, but you can also make sort of bigger makes out of them as well. Have you ever done any card making, Iona, or are you new to this sort of craft industry?
No, I absolutely am rookie as rookies go. But a lady that I stayed with in Panto was a serial crafter, and I had never seen anything like it in my life. She had drawers, and I was like, this is a whole different world. This is like an Aladdin's cave of creativeness. So I actually haven't made one, but I will be, and I'm excited.
I'm so sorry I got your name wrong. I'm terrible, aren't I? I should get it. I thought I'd nailed it now. So, Ionica.
Ionica, yes.
Let us know if anyone else has heard of Ionica's name, because it's such an unusual name. Where does your name come from, Ionica?
It's from Romania, and it's sometimes, or maybe it's supposed to be spelt with a J, but mine was spelt with an I, so I don't know if it was a typo, but we stuck with Ionica in Yorkshire.
Oh, if it was with a J, I'd never get it right.
Well,
I'd be
apparently
calling
it's
you
Jonica.
Joanica.
The Yorkshire twang doesn't quite do Yannicka. So, yeah.
It reminds me of when my daughter, I mean, she's 19 now, but when my daughter was born, we called her Kyra, and my mum just couldn't get her head around it. And,
What did she call her?
And in the end, she had to tell herself it was Cairo, but with an A, just so she'd try and get it right.
Oh. We've Adriana, actually, which is my second name, on YouTube has said, so excited. I'm introducing my sister to the magnetic stamping platform and other crafty goodies this week.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that's so good. Honestly, for me, and I know all of our products have a need, and people like different things. But for me, the magnetic base and platform is just a game changer in stamping. You cannot beat it. It is so precise. It's so amazing and really easy to use. And that's what we want in our crafting. We want everything to be easy to use. And there we go. We've just made a really quick, simple card just by mat and layering, adding all those extras, and just doing that perfect. And it's just these are very classic, aren't they? They look pretty, but they're a very classic make, and they're great fun to do because you can just interchange all your different colours and interchange your sentiments as well.
That's so pretty. Someone's just said online, Ionica join in with the crafting. Don't think I'm ready for that yet. I'm going to watch the experts first. So, as you can see here, I am holding a very colourful pad. We've got the textured cardstock, the 8x8. We've got all the details on the screen, but I'm just going to flick through here. And these are absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous colours. I am very much, I know I'm wearing the pastel colours today, but I very much like wearing bright clothes. I've got a jumper actually, this colour saying, be a nice human. great sentiment. So we've got the cards here. We've got the pink, the purple, the dark blue, the lighter blue. We've got the green and the lighter green there. And then it's joy. It's joy in a pad, that one. That is your bright pack there. And then we've got the pastels pack here. Again, 8 by 8. The details are on the screen. We've got a lovely yellow there. I mean, this colour just epitomises the sunshine outside here in the north of England. It's just absolutely gorgeous weather today. Yeah, lovely brown. Warm orange colours. We've got the pink there, we've got the pastels, and the purples, getting a bit darker now. Ooh, cornflower, yeah. And we've got the light blue there. Slightly turquoisey colour, I'd say this one is. And then we're going back into the greens here, and then back into a pastel green. And then we've got the final one here, which actually matches my outfit. I feel like I could wear any jumper of this choice. This is your neutral pack. And this is, again, the 8 by 8. And yes, there's my t-shirt colour. And then we've got the dark colour there. And the card quality is so thick, it's gorgeous. And then there we are. We've got the pastels coming in a little bit more. And then there we go, flicking through. I don't want to flick it over my shoulder, but great textures there and lovely cards. So yes, all the details are on the screen there. So I'm excited for this part of the day. So I love a game. So Debbie has joined me on the sofa here, and we are going to play the riddles game. So we've got 5 riddles going to be coming up, and we want you to get involved. We want you to help us with the answers, because we haven't seen these riddles, so we don't know really what's involved, do we, Debbie?
Not at all, no. So basically we've got a puzzle day, so we decided to add in these riddles. I love it though, it's quite nice. So
yeah.
I'm not very good at riddles though.
Me either.
No, so let's see how we do.
We could be a double team. Right, are we ready? Let's go for the first riddle. Okay, what goes up but never comes down?
Oh.
What comes up?
What goes up
but never comes down? Rain, I guess?
Is
this like lateral thinking? Do I need to...
Oh, that's a brilliant answer. Rain.
Do you reckon?
Well, it doesn't go back up, does it?
Oh, but it evaporates back up. Oh, we're getting technical.
I think you're right.
Then it's not rain, no.
Right.
What goes up never comes down. Honestly, keep coming in with your answers on the socials, because we need all the help.
I've got another idea.
Okay.
Oh, are we waiting for Can I say what I think it might be? A firework?
Oh, that definitely doesn't come back down.
But never comes down. Rain doesn't go up.
Oh.
What goes up? It could be a firework. Yeah, I think firework.
Smoke from a... So we've got someone saying an umbrella. Oh.
That's a tricky one.
Your age.
Your age.
Someone on the socials has just said that. Yes.
Brilliant.
What a great that. Shall we reveal the answer, Debbie?
Oh yes, please.
The answer
Dying
is
to know.
your age.
It is your age.
I did not expect that to be the answer.
Brilliant. Oh, I love that riddle. I'm going to use that one. I think that's a brilliant, that's a brilliant riddle. Your age, of course.
Unfortunately, it doesn't go back down.
Yes. It's a riddle that actually leaves you a bit deflated, isn't it?
Okay, we've got another one coming in. Okay, what kind of room has no doors or windows? A dark one.
Well, oh no, that's got a door. I was thinking of a steam room then, but you have to have a door to go in the steam room. What kind of room?
What kind of room has no doors or windows?
Oh.
Room.
Oh, these are tricky. These are really tricky because all I'm thinking is like a bathroom and a living room, but all of them have doors. So we've got to get away from rooms. A room as in...
Yeah, someone's thought this up. That it's not a house room, is it?
Is an attic a room, but it's still got a door to get in, even if it's
cellar?
a hatch?
Oh no.
Cellar door.
Yeah, no, you do have. Dale's put mushrooms. Mushrooms.
Mushroom. What kind of room?
I know. A igloo.
Well, that does, you can, yeah,
Because it's got no door, it's just it's like an open plan kitchen.
Yeah, an igloo. I think mushroom is quite good if that's...
Headroom. Who said that on the socials? Sarah.
Headroom.
We are stumped on this, aren't we, Debbie?
Yeah, we're a bit rubbish at this, aren't we?
It's all right.
We're trying. We're
doubly
trying.
Yes, please give us the answer. The answer.
It is a mushroom.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
proper dad joke, that one, isn't it? Yeah, we
It
love a
is
dad joke.
that is a dad joke.
Yeah. Okay, we've got a third one. I'm as hard as a rock, but I melt immediately in hot water. What am I?
Well, it's got to be an
Ice cube. I mean, we are geniuses. I mean,
We are geniuses.
synchronised geniusness.
Yeah, I think that's definitely got to be an ice cube.
Well, it's hard as rock,
a
but I melt
yeah.
immediately in hot water.
I like this one. Well, I like this one if we get it right.
I have a feeling though, this is a trick one. This is a trick one.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for the answer.
Yes,
Ice cube,
of
takes a bow.
course.
Curtsy, curtsy. 1 point. 1 point. Oh, we've got another one. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, there's a one-storey house in which everything is yellow. Yellow walls, yellow doors, yellow furniture. But what colour are the stairs? I've heard this one before.
Yeah, should we let you have your guesses, but yes, I know this one too.
Yeah.
It's very clever, this one. Yeah,
Yes, and
it's one of those riddles where you can miss something in the riddle.
Yes, it's a very trick question, and if you don't think outside the box but think in the box,
Yes. You would just
it's
say
game
it.
over.
So actually, you would say the stairs are yellow because everything in the house are yellow.
exactly, yeah,
But are there any stairs?
yeah. So have we got anything coming on? Oh,
That's
there
right. It's
are
a
no
one-story
stairs. It's one
house.
story. Let's see the answers. There are no stairs.
Yay!
So in England we call that a bungalow.
A bungalow,
But
yes.
in America it's one story, isn't it? Where it's just.
Oh, is that right? I didn't realise that. So you have a one-story house.
Every
I
day's a
thought
school
that was
day.
strange. Yeah. So yeah, we have bungalows.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited for the next riddle. Okay, what comes once a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Oh gosh,
Wow.
that sounds profound, doesn't it? What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Oh, I don't know. Have we got any... We've been told to think inside the box of ours, but I'm not sure my inside box is working. Once in a minute. 3. What? Once in a minute, twice in a moment, 2, but 3, but never in 1,000 years. 3. I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm literally like, I cannot get that at all.
Okay, apparently we're supposed to do some counting. So once in a minute, twice in a month. I feel like 2 in the moment, but never in 1,000 years.
I have no idea what you're doing, Monica.
I think it's. Oh, we're going to count the letters. 1,000. THOUSAND. 8. What's not in 1,000 years?
I've got it. So it's an M. There's an M in a minute, there's an M in a moment, but there's not an M in 1,000 years.
That is so. Oh, that's bad.
That's a hard one. It does show you, though, you have to get your mind ticking along. Riddles are quite good, aren't they? Especially for brain training.
That
because
is
you have
brain
to
training.
really think about that. Although it does help when you've got people in your ear telling you a few little tips of what to do. So you think, it's in that word. What's in that word? What's not in that word?
I was guessing numbers because they said once in a minute and then twice, and then that's why I came up with
never,
3.
and then a none.
No.
1, 2, no.
Right. Okay. Well, We hope that you had fun on the riddles there. We weren't very good at all, but thank you for joining us on that. We've got a cheeky little video for you to watch right this second.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
So, who would like to make a puzzle? We know you love the last puzzle dies. So, we've done the regular 5x7 puzzle dies and we've also done the shaped puzzle dies. So, we did like the heart and the star and lots of different ones of those, which were amazing. And we then had feedback for people that literally wanted to make their own puzzles to put in boxes as presents. So, Sarah came up with the idea of doing these abstract ones, which were a little bit funky, a little bit different and great to give as gifts. So if you just want to do your 5x7 using your Gemini Junior, you can use this one, which is amazing. So it's the 5x7. You can see it's a great die. It's got all these different shapes. So it's one of those puzzles that you really have to try and work out and put the pieces in place. And if you wanted a one of those impossible puzzles to do, then just print yourself off some baked beans and then you can get people to do them and see if they want to do them. So that's a great one to have. Now, with each of these sizes, you are getting the mount board to go with that equivalent size. So you're getting your mount board 20 pack to go with the 5x7, which is great. Now, you know how quickly our mount board goes, but you can, but can we buy this individual, George? Can we get it individual? So they're going to check for us to see if we can, but you do get this with your puzzle die, so that is an amazing value. But what I would definitely recommend is putting an extra pack in. You can buy these on the website, so get your mount board in because these just fly every single time and we lose track of them, to be honest, and we don't know when we'll next get them back in. So that's our first one. Our next size, so this one we're talking the Gemini. You need to have a Gemini to be able to work this one in, and as you can see, it's a really big die. I love this one. I think it's a great one. It's going to work on all your A4, all your, think of all your photos that you can do with them, all that you can print out. These dies are a mixed media die. They're bigger than a regular cutting die, so it means you get the mount board with those ones as well. So this is coming together. So this one is $49.99, but you are getting 20 sheets of that incredible mount board to be able to make all your puzzles. And again, if you want extras, go on to to the website and you'll be able to pop an extra one in your basket. But this is a great one to do, and you do need a Gemini to be able to cut this one out. So that's our second one, but we've now got a third one. Now this one is more for you in the US. It is actually the size of your cardstock. So where our cardstock is an A4 size, this one is a 11 by 8.5. So 8.5 by 11. And you've got the mount board to go with that as well. So which is great. And again, the mount board comes in two varieties. So you can get a 10 pack and a 20 pack. But I believe it's the 20 pack that comes with this one. So it's $59.99. But if you imagine how many dies you can, I'm going to pop that over the mount board so you can see it a lot better. There we go. If you can imagine how many puzzles you can be making out of that is going to be amazing. And like I say, but this one, I have to say, do not order this one if you don't have a Gemini Pro. It is a bigger die and it does need the Gemini Pro. So anyone that's got the Gemini Pro, you can cut this one out. Anyone that's got the Gemini, then we've got our next size down. And then anyone that has the Junior, you can get this size. So whichever one that you want to go for, the choice is yours. And I love that with Crafter's Companion, because each one has given us that option. So we've not left anybody out. So if you want to do in the US with your letter sizes, if you want to do that beautiful, really big puzzle and print all your photos or do your own backing papers, you can make your puzzles out of that. What's more, don't think that you can only cut out of mount board. You might want to cut out of cork and have a really unusual puzzle. You might want to, or even add a sheet of cork onto your mount board and cut that out, which would be amazing. You then might want to use something like a fridge magnet. So those, the thinner the better if you're using magnetic sheets, but cutting that out, you can actually make fridge magnets, which would be great for the kids. You could actually make your own puzzle and write numbers on each one with a different colour, and then get the kids to piece them back in together and do little puzzles like that on the fridge for them. So really great one to do. Sorry, Ionica?
That's such a great idea. And someone actually has just written in through the socials saying that she's got the children's homemade gifts sorted for Christmas. So that's a really good idea, putting the numbers on.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm going to show you some of our samples. I have to say, look at this sample here. So our Nicole Breverick has made this. It is so stunning. I even said to producer John, she said, you really love this, don't you? And what I love about this is a memory that you can hang on your wall, put in a photo frame, and it looks so cool. I absolutely love this. Not only can you make this out of you can make a normal puzzle out of something like this, out of your photographs, but you can also make scrapbook pages like this, wall hangings, picture frames, anything you want to do. And having those pieces of the puzzles just put around them, adding extra pieces like the stars we've got down the side here. I absolutely adore this sample. I think it's a really great one to do. But if you want to be traditional, what about making your very own box? So this is just a background paper, and we've added extra stamps onto it just to stamp a sentiment. But this one is in a box and it has the puzzle pieces inside. I mean, how great is that? Anybody that wants to send a puzzle to someone, I love the fact that you have got, and look, and because it's mount board, these are really strong pieces. They're not going to curl up at the edge. What I would recommend highly is making sure that when you stick your picture to your mount board, you stick every part of it. So it's probably good to either use a wet glue, or if you're using your tape, make sure you tape the whole of it so you don't get little pieces coming up at the side. And I just think this is incredible to be able to make your own puzzles. And puzzles have become hugely popular, especially in our lockdown year. People were doing more and more hobbies. I'm just going to show you some other samples here. So again, making that board of your family photos and putting them into a frame. And there's something very unusual, isn't there, about having a hanger, a wall hanger of a picture that's made out of a puzzle, because what it looks like is you've made, I remember years ago, my mum and dad used to buy us puzzles, and when we used to finish them, especially ones that had a lot of pieces, like you'd get that 5,000 piece puzzle, we used to glue it all onto a board, and then we'd hang them up for a certain amount of time in our bedroom until we replaced them. 5,000, yeah.
Entire childhood.
Yeah, It probably wasn't that many. I'm probably over-exaggerating because I do tend to do that. But just some more boxes here of different things as well. So creating your own puzzles. What about creating your backgrounds? We've had all those beautiful textured stamps. Just creating that. And again, looking inside and having those puzzle pieces. I mean, honestly, that no one would believe you've made that. That looks shop bought, doesn't it? It looks like you've got that from there. What I love about this one is you can then just paper piece it back over here. So this is great for the kids to do puzzles like this, do the image inside, and until they get used to doing a puzzle, a great way of teaching to do a puzzle, they can just place the pieces over the images, and it's a really good way of learning how to do that puzzle, which is amazing. So that's one there. There's another one here. Love this one. Someone's been very clever with this. Can you solve the puzzle? And then you've got all these sort of hidden clues in there. And again, take the puzzle challenge, this one, and then you've got your bag of puzzles in there. I mean, how
I like that
way
one.
around. There we go. I mean, such a great idea. And you'll come up with many more of your own. But if you do just want to keep them simple, you want to make sort of cards out of them, you want to just have some hidden extras. So obviously we've done all Sarah in this one. That's just an actual card, so you can card blank them and put them on. So a great one. The love of a family in life's greatest blessings. So use all those sentiments that we had before with the shaped
I
ones
like
that
this
come
one.
out. How good is that? I mean, it's just a brilliant picture, isn't it? So we all wish we had photographs like Sarah, don't we? That's for sure. I think we need to all get doing them and making extra stamps. So yeah, and let's show you exactly how easy, let's just clear up the samples, how easy they are to make and what you do with them, because they really are super simple. Now remember, we do have a show later on with them. I believe it's a 7 p.m, am I right in thinking, for the jigsaws? So 7 p.m. This evening, you will be able to watch us, and we'll be doing lots of different things with them. But to start with, I'm just going to do a really simple puzzle. I've actually took an 8x8 piece of card out of one of the hunky-dory pads, because I thought these sort of things would really lend themselves to doing that puzzle, because it's got a bit of everything. It's got sort of almost that easy element to put together, and then you've got some more sort of wider, plainer pieces then to put together. So if you want to try and test yourself with doing your puzzle, so you just need something that's a 5x7 size that you know you can pop over the top, and that's going to cut. So the first thing we're going to do is take a piece of our mount board. So I'm just going to grab a piece out of my pack.
I think the most amazing thing about this is that whether you're using an image like the one that you've got there, or a photo of somebody, is that I find that the art of photos and printing them out is really lost in the world of phones and social media, that all of our photos don't exist. So to have something in your hand, what a gorgeous gift that would be, even if it's like you're doing here, the penguins or a loved one's face. I think it's really sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're so right. Because of social media, we don't tend to have so many photos about anymore, do we? So I think it's a really nice keepsake way of being able to use them. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use my tape pen, more for speed, just to make sure we've got it covered. So I'm going to go down all the edges to start with, and then I'm just going to sort of fill in those gaps. Now, if you don't want to use your tape pen, just use your tacky glue to go across the top. But what I would suggest is using your tacky glue and then letting it dry a bit. The reason I just want to show you quickly with the tape pen is because we can get that tape pen across all of our image, but it won't, when you're die cutting it, no glue will seep out. So just make sure when you're using a wet glue that it's dry. So I don't have to worry about where that is on there, as long as it's flat down. And I'm going to give that a good rub. And then I also like to, when I'm putting the tape pen on, is just to go over and make sure that's all rubbed down completely.
So you don't get any air bubbles or anything?
Yeah, exactly. Any air bubbles, and also that every part is stuck, because you don't want to then be making your puzzle, and later on all your side pieces are coming away. And then all we're going to do is lay this onto our puzzle here, and then I'm going to bring in, I can actually use my, because this one is for the junior, I have got my Gemini out, but we're going to use this on the junior, and we're just going to pop this in here. But what I'm also going to use is our metal shim. So I'm just going to grab the metal shim out of here.
Sue King on YouTube says, I made jigsaw some colouring pages. That's a good idea.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Oh my goodness, that is an amazing. Why have I not thought of that before?
What a genius idea.
It's a really good idea. And what's great about that is, especially children, I'm going to switch my plate, sorry. Oh no, it's here, it's right in front of me, there we go. I couldn't find it and it's right in front of me. Yeah, kids that do their own colouring pages, can you imagine that? Then they'd keep them, they'd look at them a lot more, wouldn't they, with what they've done rather than being in a book. Yeah, I love that idea. Right, so what I am going to do is we're going to take out our magnetic shim. So just to recap on what you need to put in that shim, we've got our our cutting plate, then I'm going to use my metal shim, then our mount board, our die positioned on the top, and then we're going to put in our plastic shim and our top cutting plate and run those through. So just offering that into the mouth of the machine and letting that take that through.
Aisha's just asking, I think you just mentioned this, sorry, but tacky glue or all-purpose glue, which is better for puzzles?
What I would say with this is depending on what you are cutting through, so you can see all of those pieces have cut out the back there. What I would recommend is if you are using photographs, you want to use tacky glue, because what all-purpose glue is, it's a solvent-based glue. And if you put a solvent-based glue onto your photos and it seeps out, it will actually take the shine off your photos and the top coating, where tacky glue is water-based, so it won't take anything off of there. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I've got a tickle in my throat then. So we're just going to take this away from there, pop that out, and all these pieces, I'm going to just try and keep them fairly intact, but they're all cut out. And I love this part because you've now got your own puzzle with all the pieces. I mean, how great is that you can then just go in, and it really does work as your puzzle. Just pop in all them pieces in and building up that puzzle. Straight away I've already got lost where my puzzle pieces are.
It's part of the game, Debbie, it's part of the game.
It is part of the game, but I'm determined we're going to put it back together for you so you can see it in action. And what I love about this, because it's abstract, you've got that abstract die that's going to work really, really well. See that bit already? Oh, no, it doesn't go there.
Someone's just asking how many pieces are in each puzzle size, and why do you need a pro for the 8x5 11 size puzzle?
Right, because the 11, I just can't do this already. Am I rubbish at puzzles?
Maybe I'll ask you numbers one in a minute.
That bit must go in there. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to just look on the packaging. Let me just bring this in, because I don't think it says how many pieces.
No.
Oh, here we go. 30 piece. It does say on them.
There we go, yes,
30 piece. You've got a 30 piece, a 44 piece, and a 50 piece. And the reason the biggest one needs the Pro, that is because
it fits through the big Gemini.
Yes, it is bigger than an A4. It's wider. So in fact, let me bring them in. Let me get them.
I can show them in a minute if you like.
Yep, so this one here, this is A4 across there, so it'll fit into an A4. This one is slightly wider than an A4, so it will, you'll need a bigger size piece of card to go through it. And this one is sized, the bigger one is sized to the American letter size. So I believe, so where we do an A4 size, you have a 11 by 8.5 size card.
Okay, thank you for that one. We've got some more messages coming through on the socials. Oh, I've lost my... There we go. Question for Debbie. How do the double-sided adhesive sheets work on these puzzles?
The double-sided... Oh, does it come with... is there double-sided adhesive sheets?
It doesn't, but I guess you could use it. Why not?
Oh, you
I mean,
could. That'd be amazing. In fact, you threw me then because I thought, oh, do we have that? And I've not been told. But yes, your double-sided adhesive sheets would be amazing on this. They would work so, so well.
Angela's asking, how many layers of paper on top of the mount board would the die manage? I'm thinking of mixed media collage.
Mixed media collage. Wow, that's a
Fancy.
great one. I think that's something you would have to try out and see. I think
Yeah.
it would probably, I mean, this cuts out no problem whatsoever. I would say maybe 300 GSM on top. So
Okay.
depending on the weight of everything that you're putting down, yeah, is probably a way to go. But I would say definitely try that out. Is anyone screaming at me? It goes there, it goes there.
You're so close, you're so close.
I am so close. Oh, there we go, that one goes there.
Do you know what,
I'm quite enjoying
sister
this.
loves jigsaws.
Yeah, I love these abstract shapes.
Yeah.
There we go, look at that. And
Aw.
it's just a great way to do it, isn't it? I mean, that in a picture frame for Christmas would look incredible. But then imagine having all your photographs and everything in your cards and sending them out like this. You could put a little magnet or cut these out on a magnet, put then the sheet of magnet underneath your cardstock when you put your card
yeah,
on.
that's a good
And then
idea.
people can redo the puzzle again if you're sending them out for Christmas. So yeah, lots of different ideas that you can do for these, but you can see how easy they are to cut out and then just have some fun putting them back together. And there we go.
There we go. Thank you for that, Debbie. That was just going to show you the different sizes we were just talking about. So these are the two different sizes that we've got. So we've got the 10 by 8, and that's, as someone was asking how many pieces are in it, is 44 pieces, and that was the Gemini, and this is the mount board that comes with it, and it's lovely quality there. And then we've got the 50 piece, which is the 8.5 by 11 with the card. And this is what you need the Pro for. The bad boy of all bad boys of the Geminis is, that is what we'll go through that one. So we are going to go back to Debbie in a minute, but we're going to look at some comments here for you. I mean, everybody has been saying how much they are loving this and wanting to do it for Christmas. Where are we? I've got a mount board coming. I have an idea for a birthday calendar for my mum to give her for Christmas with the grands and the greats. That was Cheryl on YouTube. What an incredible Christmas present. These would make special photos for each person in my family. Do you know what I would really like to do? One is, if I like that one with the question mark, is actually not have anyone know what was in the box, but like have a, oh, this is a jigsaw with a picture on the outside, and then the actual jigsaw in the middle was a photo of someone's face, and they go, oh, look who it is, it's my mum or my sister or whoever. People, Monica is, woohoo, it's in US size. I think that was from a little bit earlier. And let's have a look. This, Ayesha says, that is a huge die. It is a huge die. I mean, it is as big as my torso. Actually, it's bigger than my torso. It's very large. That's why you need the Pro, people. And we've got a question from Deb to Debbie. Would stick and stay work? Do you know if that would work, Debbie?
Yes, it would. Yeah,
It would.
stick and stay. What I recommend with stick and stay is spray it, leave it for about a minute, and then give it another spray, and then leave that for a minute, and then it really evaporates and makes it really tacky, and then apply that to your mount board. But yeah, perfect. That would work amazingly well.
Amazing. Right, Debbie, now you've got another demo for us, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show you these boards. I've got a few boards and then I've got the packs to show you. Now, what I love about these is the fact that they will work on so many different occasions, and they will really help to do quick cards sometimes, or just add in that extra embellishment onto something. So the first thing that we are looking at are the gorgeous watercolour. So we've got the watercolour toppers. You're getting these 2 packs in there, and they're just really cute, they're fun. These are great for the kids if they want to make their Christmas cards out of them and just add their own little embellishment alongside, either inside the card or alongside their little colouring or whatever they want to do. But they're really beautiful toppers, and they're just, they're quite understated, and I love that about these. So you've got sentiments, you've got different pictures in there, and you've got that gorgeous watercolour. So if you did go for Sarah's watercolour collection and you just want to get some of these extra toppers to add inside, these would be great to do so, which are amazing. And then we've got the Nature's Garden chinoiserie. These are so elegant. I mean, the patterns on these, the papers that are used in the background, just really lovely wishes that you're sending to people on an everyday basis, whether, you know, you've got your time to celebrate, your birthday wishes, you've got a thank you with love, hello. There's so many different sentiments on here, and really gorgeous colours, really gorgeous designs. So lots there to get you started, especially if you're starting out. These are the ideal toppers if you are a beginner. So if you are a beginner crafter, yes, they would be ideal for you. And I'm going to do a really quick card with just some mats and layers and showing you how amazing the toppers can look on top of them. So, and then our next one we've got is the gorgeous Woodland Friends. It's such a beautiful one, but if you did go for the autumn blessings yesterday, and I think we do have some more, just a few more sets of them on the website. If you've gone for the autumn blessings, this one is going to work so well with them. You're getting these 2 different sets of toppers. They look incredible. They just go with everything that you can find autumn wise. But also, if you've gone for that Woodland Friends collection, you might just need to stock up on some extra toppers on those. And then the last one in that collection, we're looking at these ones here. And this is our farmhouse, which was just an amazing collection. I absolutely love this one. I think it was the one that really has the sort of meaningful sentiments, and they're just gorgeous to use. What I also love about them, and we're going to show, because I'm just going to use this big one at the bottom in the demo, when you take them away, there are foam pads on the bottom here to use. It does come with foam sheets as well, so you can use those. But you've got then another topper underneath, so that you could trim that one out as well. So you've almost got like 2, well, you've got 2
for
toppers. Yeah, 2 for 1 on every single one of them. You've got lots of embellishments on here, some little hearts there, your sentiments as well. So a dear friend there, that little bunny. Really gorgeous designs and lovely makes, and really easy to use as well, which I love. So we're going to be using those ones. I'm just going to be bringing in a little card. We're just going to do a little tiny card. This is just a 4.5 by 4.5 card. And then what I've done is I've cut myself some mats and layers. So we're going to mat and layer them up. I'm actually just going to bring in some all-purpose glue, and pop that onto the back. And we're just going to start layering these up. Now, what's good about toppers like this is that you can use whatever you've got in your stash. So all the different papers that you've got are going to work really well together. And you just sort of pick that colour design that you want to use and do your mats and layers. Now, I'm really big on mat and layering. I have to say, we've got some dies coming out soon that are going to help you do just that, but I don't want to say too much more than that. But they are gorgeous dies. And what happens is you find that that's the one question everybody asks: how do you get such perfect mat and layers? And it can be quite tricky to do that perfect cut every single time. So yes, so watch this space, because we will have something that will help you do that. Now with this one, I haven't got my foam sheets to hand, but if you've got your foam sheets, cut a piece out that you can just stick onto them. So I'm just going to use our tape here and pop some bits in place. But you would just cut like a square off of your foam sheet and pop them on. What I also love about these is you can mat and layer different elements up. So if you wanted these, you could then sort of use your bigger one. You could then place this one next to it at the side. You can then put your to a lovely couple. So you could put happy home, happy heart to a lovely couple. All of these sort of mix and match together and look great. So I've just chose some nice, vibrant, bright colours, and we're just going to layer these up in the middle. Now I'm also got exactly the same, which I'm going to do on the inside of the card, because we tend to neglect sometimes the inside of the card, and it's nice to be able to do your mats and layers and have that focal point inside as well as outside. So I'm going to do exactly the same, but this time we're just going to lay them all flat to the inside of our card. And they look really professional when you do it this way, because even when you go and buy a shop bought card, you never normally find that the inside is decorated either. So I'm actually quite liking just doing all those mats and layers inside your card as well. And what it also does is when you build up mats and layers, it can sometimes make your card quite heavy on the outside, where when you put the layers on the inside, it sort of just balances it out. So it stands beautifully. So we're going to pop that one on the inside. I mean, you could make a nice easel card out of something like this. And don't think just because you're doing smaller cards that you're then not going to be as beautiful. So being able to have a card like this, open it up and have that inside. I'm just going to move that because it's a little bit wonky. That's what I also love about our all-purpose glue. It's manoeuvrable, so you can move it around. So let's grab our sentiments here. Now, lots of these different ones are going to go really well. I love the fact that when you get your packs, you've literally got them all to hand to look. I mean, I could even do Christmas scenes with those ones. We've got these gorgeous sort of lemon ones going through here, which would look lovely. I love that one. Send in bear hugs. I mean, how cute is that? Enjoy the small things in life. Thinking of you. Some bunny loves you. Oh my God, they're so cute. And then this one, when you've got, you might have, everyone's got an elegant friend, haven't they? Has anyone, have you, Ionica, have you got like one of those friends that you know you could send something really stylish to?
Yes, one of my friends, it doesn't matter what time of day I see her in any capacity, whether it's a relaxed environment or we're going to a posh restaurant, she's just always so beautifully immaculate, and I just look like Mowgli, and I just like, oh.
Yeah, I have a friend like that, and yeah, which is lovely. It's just that we just I aspire to be like her, and and I just think these ones, the chinoiserie ones, are just going to be for that elegant person, and just really nice sentiments in there. It says, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." How amazing is that sentiment? So lovely. Time to celebrate, and then you've got follow your dreams, made with love, congratulations. So they're really, and you're getting two of those, two different ones in each pack. And remember, when you take these away, so when you move them off, you've got that bottom one as well, which you can trim round. And all of these are really worth trimming around them. So we're going to take those. I'm actually going to take those foam pads off of this one and attach them to my make. So we'll pop that at the bottom and add that on. And so we're just going to do this nice and simple, and then we're just going to add also those hearts. So I'm going to take those hearts away.
It makes such a difference, doesn't it, when it's lifted off the page slightly? I mean, it's just it's so simple, but having it lifted just gives it another dimension, literally, as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And there we go. I mean, look how pretty that card is. It's done really simply, but just using those toppers. So if you want a really nice, simple card, mats and layers, and in fact, let's just pop a sentiment inside as well, because we've got that dear friend. So I'm just going to take this one off of here. I'm going to make sure we just take those little foam pads and pop that on the inside.
Aww.
And you've literally got your card. So there we go. If I turn that round again, you've got your gorgeous card. So very blessed, dear friend on the inside. I mean, how amazing is that? And that's just using two of those toppers. You're having a whole selection of these right across the board. So I'm just going to quickly show you these again, just to show you what ones you are getting. So a quick recap of these, which look amazing. So the first one, we're looking at that Woodland Friends. So anything you want want to put them on are going to look amazing. And then you've got the chinoiserie, again, really elegant, just beautiful designs. And these are what I would call, as much as you can make cards with them, these are gap fillers as well. So you can add these as your little accessories, you can add them on to whatever you're doing, your stamped images, even everything we've got in the shows coming up, your puzzles, you know, add these on and they just look amazing. Then we've got our woodland frames I've just showed you, sorry. We've got the ones we've just gone with, which is our farmhouse. Again, beautiful designs. You're getting 2 different sheets there. And then we've got our woodland friends, which is, I did have a board, where's my, there, did I show the woodland? I'm getting confused with what I've shown. I've done woodland friends, we've done chinoiserie, keep going to call it chinoiserie, it's terrible, it's a chinoiserie, then our woodland friends, and we've got our farmhouse. That shows you how many different toppers that you're getting, and there's me getting confused with them all. But you'll absolutely love those ones, they're amazing.
There's so many, they're so lovely.
Yeah.
We've had lots of comments on the socials, so thank you for talking to us online, on YouTube, on Facebook. The Dizzy Crafter on YouTube, she says, "Hi ladies, I'm looking to get a Gemini machine, but these machines are new to me. New to me too. I've ordered the MIDI, but would love to see the difference between the electric machines. Can you show me, please?" I think Debbie's just setting up, but we'll show you in a little while if we can, if we've got them next to each other. Sharon on Facebook, "Ladies," oh, I like this one. "Being a beautiful person is never about how you look, it's about how you make other people feel." That is so true. What a lovely sentiment. Toppers, great way to bundle these together. Aisha on Facebook there. I've got one more riddle that I found online. And here we go, Debbie. I like this one. What has to be broken before you can use it?
Oh. Well, I would say, yeah, I was thinking of like a chocolate, like a chocolate egg, but you have to, like an Easter egg. You have to break an Easter egg to be able to eat it.
What has to be broken before you can use it? You are correct, but not so much in the chocolate form, but I guess that would work. It is an egg.
Oh yes, break an egg, of course, yes. So our George said that as well, but my first thought was an Easter egg. So,
I would prefer an Easter egg, actually, to be honest, a chocolate egg.
Absolutely, that's a great one.
If you have got any riddles, please do send them through, because I just love playing games and I think it's great. And we get to make cards too. So we're just going to show you a little cheeky video now, and then we will be back in a moment.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. Oh, the neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, you know, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Hello, it's me again. Got the questions here on the socials. The Dizzy Crafter asked us earlier, and now we've been able to get them together. Hi ladies, I'm looking to get a Gemini machine, but these machines are new to me. I've ordered the Mini, but would love to see the difference between the electric machines. Can you show me, please? So Debbie is just getting them all ready to show you in comparison there.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you know what, Ionica? I think it's great having questions like that, because we still forget quite easily, because we've been so used to using these machines, that there's still people that don't have a Gemini. And I'm always really shocked by it still, because they are the machine that everybody either owns or does aspire to have. And I love the fact that we get those questions in, and I love that we're interactive. It means that we can do it straight on the spot, and we can show you those things. So it's a great question, and please let it be known to everyone else that no question is off limits. Ask whatever you ever want to ask, and if we can fulfill the answer to that, we would absolutely do that. So the electronic machines and the manual machines are exactly what they say they are. So the manual machines are portable. You can take it wherever you want to go. It's a hand cranking machine. Now, it takes a bit more work to do it, but it still works the same way. The electronic machine is all fully electronic, so it means you don't have to do any work. The machine does everything for you, and it really depends on what you want out of a machine, what your price point is, and obviously how much crafting you do. So to start with our Gemini machine, with all of them, you get everything you need to get you started. So all your plates. Now, the very difference with both our machines, you get all these different individual plates that will continue through your die cutting, your embossing, whatever you're doing with your machine. So they're all individual plates with different platforms, and you'll get a manual that tells you all the different platforms for them. Now, with our manual machine, you only get one platform, which is absolutely super easy. So if you are new to die cutting, it's a great way to start you off, because this folder here will die cut on 4 of the sides. So you can do it on this side, turn it over, die cut this side and this side, and it literally just flips backwards and forwards. And all you do is offer this. So first of all, this has got great suction caps on the bottom, and they will secure really tightly on there. You offer this into the machine, and then literally you just turn the handle and it goes through. Now that's really easy because I've got nothing in there, but if you put your die and your cardstock in there, that just takes a little bit more turning to go through, and that's all that machine does there for you.
There's we've got the bigger ones as well that you can see a little bit further behind you as well. We've got the big massive Geminis as well, so that's the comparison in size, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. So the electronic machines, you get a Gemini Junior. You then get the Gemini, and we have a Gemini Pro. So we've got 3 different sizes. With the Gemini manual machines, you get a Gemini MIDI and a Gemini Mini and a Gemini MIDI. So the MIDI is an A5 cutting machine. I can just grab that for you so you can see that one. And that is the same size as the Gemini Junior. And again, it just has a bigger platform, although this one will go through the mouth of the Gemini MIDI this way. But all it means is the price point is a lot lower. So if this is what you can afford to go for, the actual cutting in this machine will do just as well as what the electronic machine does. All it is that you hand crank it. So for people that have dexterity problems, or they don't want to be handling, doing sort of that routine of cranking a machine, they normally go for the electronic machine. But if you are someone that wants to do your hand cranking and keep your price point low, then the manual machines are for you.
Brilliant, thank you for that, Debbie. Okay, so people are joining in on the old game situation. So I asked if anyone had any riddles earlier, because we were doing some riddles on the screen, and I found some on the old interweb. Margaret has said on Facebook, oh, this is a good one. What has 4 eyes but still can't see? Do we know, Debbie? So what I'm reading, it kind of makes sense pretty quickly, but it did take me a while to work it out. What has 4 eyes but still can't see? I'll give you a clue. It might be a long word.
Oh.
It begins with M and ends in ippy.
Ippy? The Mississippi.
Can you guess? Mississippi, yes. That's a great one. Yeah, that's a great one. And I've got one more because I just found this one quite funny. Is What question can you never answer yes to? What question?
Wow, these are some riddles.
I love these. These are ace.
What question can you never say yes to?
Yes.
So it's always a no. Or
Well, is it?
I don't know that one.
The answer is, are you asleep yet? It's so silly, but that's why I like it.
It's brilliant.
Well, now my fun's over. I'm going to hand over to Debbie for some more sensible crafting.
I don't know if it'd be sensible, but we are going to, be showing you. We're just recapping now. So
Okay.
those beautiful stamp sets, if you wanted to go for those layer and stamp sets, these are all the designs that you get. So you've got your Yuletide foliage, and then you've got your, it's not foliage, is it? It's foliage. Or have I done that right and then corrected myself? It is foliage.
Foliage.
Foliage, yeah. And I've said foliage and it's not, it's foliage. Then we've got our classy florals. Then we've got our wild meadow. This is the one that you can't get on HSN, so you can only get that through the UK. We've got our violet roses, which is the one we made our card with earlier. You can see how pretty that one is. And then we've got our holly and poinsettia. And with every one of these, you will receive your stamp set and your beautiful little stencil that you can put that running border through, which is great. And that one would be usable in so many different things as well, just to add all your little detail into your stamping. And then for samples, let's see some of these beautiful samples that we've got here. So a gorgeous one. I love the fact that you can make these in whatever concept card you want, in any designs you want. You can keep them really small, you can keep them bigger in your cards, you can make your different sort of pop-out cards. There's a side sort of gatefold one there, just using all your pretty papers and then use them to develop the stamp set with in whatever colours your paper tones are. I mean, I love that one. And then just adding that pop of red inside looks really beautiful. This one is pretty. I mean, pinks are always pretty, but I do love the effect that this one gives. Looks really, really lovely. And then you've got your other one here, just doing that easel card. And then we're going into those Christmas makes. So whether you're doing it for spring, for Christmas, I've got that the right way, I can't actually see, there we go. Whether you're doing them for spring or autumn or Christmas or winter, you've got a stamp design to use for every single occasion. They're great to do the Christmas ones with because they look really different. I love this one here from our Julie. She's just done something that's really sort of got that gorgeous sort of deep effect, which looks lovely. But then if you wanted to make a pretty one, that one's gorgeous as well. But I have to say, this has got to be my favourite sample. I love the fact that the sentiment has been used to make the background there. So using that stencil to go through with a light grey and then adding your sentiments all over your card, that one looks amazing. So that's our samples and of that one. We're just going to recap onto our jigsaw ones. Let's bring those in. Oh, and before that, actually, we're going to do a demo of the show. So,
whilst you're getting ready, Debbie, I'm going to
yes.
read this riddle.
Brilliant.
Because it's these are just killing me. Okay, so join in with me here, people, and if you have any, please send them through as well. So 30 white horses on red hills. First they chomp, 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 then they stomp, 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 and then they stand still. What am I? What am I? I have the answer here in front of me, so I'm not going to give any clues away, but that's quite a hard one. 30 white horses on red hills. See, I see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to confuse you with the colours and the chomping and the stomping. First they chomp, 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 then they stomp, 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 and then they stand still. What am I? No, tumbleweed, anyone? No, I didn't know it either. The answer is teeth.
Teeth? Oh, they chomp,
30
chomp,
white
chomp.
horse. Okay, so I'm going to throw it over to Debbie and we are going to have a vote as well.
Yeah, nice and quick, I think, because we're running slowly running out of time. Quickly running out of time, not slowly. So number 1 was our stamped one. Number 2 was our jigsaw, and number 3, I just pulled the heart off there, but not to worry, was our little card that we've done with our toppers there. So 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. So you'll let us know in the comments which one is your favourite. So I'm going to join Ionica back on the sofa, and I will see you in just a second.
Yes, I am back over here on the sofa now. So I just want to say thank you for all of the lovely comments that have been coming through, just as a personal thing, saying, Ionica, you are doing exceptionally well. Great job, great smile, and great giggle. When will you be on again? I don't know when they'll have me back.
Friday.
Hopefully soon. Friday, yes, Friday. Yeah, thank you for all the love on social media. It's been really lovely. And I've had such a fun day. It's been ace. And I am definitely going to start crafting much more now.
Oh, that's really good to hear. It's so nice to have you with us today. So, yeah, and we look forward to Ionica being with us for many more shows. But yes, join us later on. So we've got our 3 p.m. coming up, 10 a.m. on the East Coast, 7 a.m. on the West Coast, 7 p.m. tonight. We've got 2 p.m. on the East Coast and 11 a.m. on the West Coast. But join us then for our 2 new launches. I can't wait. Me and Joe will be up, so I'll be back with my TV hubby, and we're going to be entertaining you for the rest of the day. So join us at 3 p.m.